Okay, so today, gonna probably show off the most underrated category in the game, and I would wish that they would just update this category or release a new lead for it. That's an LR. There are just so many different things that they can do that they haven't done, and it's kind of frustrating because you would expect one of the very first categories in the game to still be kind of relevant, and again, it most likely comes down to the fact that, well, I say most likely, it does come down to the fact that the friend system is so damn bad. But of course, this is the Shadow Dragon Arc team. It had, I want to say, several issues from the get-go. It didn't have Super Saiyan Full Goku in it for whatever reason, and one unit that could potentially be in it in the future is the Universal Spirit Bomb Goku. And it comes back to what I was saying about potentially having an LR lead for this particular category. And if we go back to like the Potara category, the Fusion category, they got their own LRs as the leads, which of course are Vegito and Gogeta. And I feel like they could do the exact same for this particular category because it would be cool to see that Universal Goku there. But again, I'm not too sure if they are going to do that anytime soon. I do highly believe that this category needs major update. See, I don't want to say that it needs major updating because right now it's a relatively decent category, but because it's not something that's updated frequently, consistently, whatever you want to say, that people just don't want to use it because you have stuff like Hybrid Saiyans. Okay, no one uses Hybrid Saiyans, that was a bad example. Because you have the Fusion category with the LRs. You have the Potara. You have the, what do you call it? You have, what am I thinking of here? Revive Warriors, which you kind of see Golden Frieza quite frequently. Super Saiyan 3 teams, just, I don't know. It's hard to, not necessarily force, but they have shown that they can make adjustments to the friend system. Take a look at Super Battle Road, for example. It gives you a lead for that particular mode. Why can't you do the same for Dokkan events, or just any event in general? It will make such a big difference. Even having some of the older leads like Buhan, Vegito, Gotenks, that's dope. Because it's like, you don't force people to summon, but that's a strategy in itself, really. That the reason why, oh my god, the reason why they don't fix the friend system is because of that very reason, because it makes them money. And like multiple people have spoken about this before and how it's never going to get fixed. I don't want to say for sure that it's never going to get fixed. I feel like they may potentially touch on that at some point, but it's hard to tell, you know, it's hard to tell. But one thing that a few people have touched on is Dokkan, in a way, is slowing down, not in terms of sales, but in terms of growth. Because when was the last time we had like any sort of celebration about like regarding a certain amount of downloads? And it makes sense. Obviously, the bigger the game, the more it's going to slow down because there are only a certain amount of people that, you know, are kind of into Dragon Ball. But point still stands, it has slowed down massively. So I don't know if that just comes down to the fact that, you know, there are just a lot of people playing it right now and there aren't that many more interested because, you know, they aren't fans of Dragon Ball. Or if it just comes down to the fact that people aren't liking the state of the game. It could be either, could be both, but don't necessarily know. But we are going to get Future Gohan in the coming days, and by the looks of it, we do have Vegito in that particular category. But for some reason, they still, Rose could potentially be on it. I feel like he definitely will. It would be dumb if he isn't on it. Ella Black and Zamasu as well, of course. Just like, there are so many obvious units that they could potentially take out of that particular category for stupid reasons. If they do take out Black, Zamasu, Vegito Blue, which is very unlikely, it's going to end up being a very underwhelming category. But I am very curious to see how good the Future Gohan is and how he is going to differentiate from the other units, if he is going to differ at all, is going to be something different entirely. Oh, there we go. And of course, I have to run the Spirit Bomb Goku. I spent so much time trying to find an Omega Shenron lead, and I just couldn't find it. I know we're like halfway through the video at this point, and I probably should have said that sooner, but yeah, it's just not possible to find Omega Shenron. I'm pretty certain of it, which is a shame. Which definitely is a shame. Right. Ooh. Yes, thank you. We are gonna blitz through this event. The GT Link is strong against this event. Boy. Right, get out of here. See, look at how easy it is. Like, damn. That is what I want to see more of. Even Omega Shenron. Actually, does Omega count? Oh, I just had to sneeze there for a moment. Hopefully I'll remember to cut that out. Alright, here we go. This should be a one-shot. Should be a one-shot. We have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta next turn, I think. Or did I keep him out of rotation? I think I kept him out of the rotation. Oh, dear. But regardless. Oh, wow. That is just great. I am going to get a Doka mode here, though. So that is him done. And the Doka mode is 100% unavoidable. So it's going to happen. It is going to happen. There it is. Right. The question is, how much damage is going to be done here? And to be honest, one thing I just noticed, I've been looking at all their attack stats, and they are all extremely high. And this isn't like the best possible lead, because we are technically missing out on like 50% attack for all of our units because I am running the Spirit Bomb Goku. So most of these guys can easily get over 2 million when it comes to that attack stat. And Omega Shenron, for example, has been reaching like, what, 1.8 mil, Vegeta 1.4. Stupid high stats. Which, of course, is a good thing. Even, like, since Shenron can break a mil. Right, so Omega should be done here. Yeah, 1.2 for Vegeta isn't bad, like, by any means. Still a very solid number. Right, Omega is definitely going to clean things up here, though. Unless we get super attacks and he counters. And he is not going to counter. Damn. Would have been dope to see Vegeta take the entire stage out, but it's fine. Look at that. 1.8 million. And he is still missing out on like 50%. And he does, in fact, break 2 mil. 4.1 million damage. With the pan in play, he breaks 2 million. But that's going to be even higher with his own friend lead, which is impossible to find, but the point still stands. Now we are back to normal, so to speak. And I really wish I could take out that Omega Shenron stage that fast every single time. That would be great. That would honestly be great. But of course, I'm not going to be running GT units every time, so now we have the physical stage, then we have tech, and then we have agility. Okay. We have Omega in the rotation. Fair play. With the Vegeta partnership. Vegeta most likely won't take him out, but you know what? In hindsight, I should have put Omega first. But he is going to do way more damage. Oh, to be fair, ooh, that could have been an additional super attack, but you know what? It's fine. So the links that he shares with Sin adds like a 600k to his attack. I mean, Big Bad Boss is there as well, which is a massive attack increase. Pretty certain that Shadow Dragons is another major link there, so makes sense. He is not surviving this. I refuse to believe that he is surviving this onslaught. Okay, start off with Gogeta. We have the Trunks as well, who is very solid. And then we have Sin at the end, who is potentially going to finish things off there. Good. And then we have Trunks. Okay. Getting a crit. Ooh, we do get a crit. And we get the additional. Is it going to be enough? And oh, Oh, there. Oh. Yeah, I saw the future. I said oh before I even saw that. Okay, whatever. So now we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Omega. Hopefully, Omega will be able to pull off a few crits. Did Omega pull off a single super attack yet? Or additional super attack? This entire time, did he do that? Wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. But Gohan is attacking me a decent amount of times here. Hopefully going to see a counter from him at some point. I mean, he realistically has one chance to counter, but that's not the point. Right, super attack. The game broke. Is it a counter? No, it's not a counter. Okay, cool. The game just decided to freeze for like 5 seconds there. Okay, that's... Wow. That is Vegeta tanking. Now Omega. Right. Potentially triple super attack here. Okay, one more for one time. Never mind. Damn. Well, that rotation actually kind of sucked. I was expecting Vegeta to come in clutch with a counter. And I thought he did counter because the game just like stopped working for a few seconds, but didn't play out that way. Wow. Wow. Gogeta super attack it is. Okay. Trunks want to get in on the action as well. I don't think this is enough. I honestly do not believe that this is enough. Nope. As expected. Man, crits like, really do make a massive difference. It just shows how much defense these bosses actually have. Because you legit hit for like a third of your attack stat with these teams. You know what? Screw it. I believe in the Omega. And the Sin. Pause. Well, it's not, yeah, no, that's nothing to pause really, but... Right. BBB. And then... Oh, I did get the crit. And there we go. So, that was the category. Like I said, probably one of the more underrated categories in the game. Would be significantly better with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but... It is what it is. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and peace.